Wildlife conservation is a top priority for the government, aimed at protecting animal species and their habitats. The Kenyan Wildlife Service is actively promoting a culture of conservation by educating communities nationwide about the significance of the wildlife in the country. Addressing the student of Wajir High School, Mr. Sharif Ahmed, the Deputy Warden of the Kenyan Wildlife Service, Wajir County, emphasized the importance of the wildlife conservation in the county. He specifically highlighted the conservation of the Somali giraffe, also known as the reticulated giraffe. During his speech, Mr. Sharif educated the students about the numerous benefits of the wildlife conservation, ranging from the employment opportunities to preserving national heritage, attracting tourists, and maintaining biodiversity in the environment. Mr. Sharif encouraged the students to become ambassadors for wildlife conservation in the county, urging them to advocate for the protection of the animals and to advise their parents against participating in wildlife poaching. Furthermore, Deputy Warden Mr. Sharif pledged that the Wajir Station team will continue to raise awareness about wildlife conservation through various channels, including media, public forums, school programs, and social media platforms used by the community.
I'm here today to sensitize you and to make you understand that why we need to conserve this animal and what are our roles as a young learners. All of you have gathered here to learn at these few years that you will be here, but at the end of this tenure, you will go back to your field, your home area, your villages. You need to take the mantle and be a conservation ambassador so that we make our parents, our laymen and laywomen who are at the village, that they need to conserve wildlife so that tomorrow we will benefit from them. Because you are all here learning and you want employment tomorrow. Employment is not only from one government but at different agencies. Kenya Wildlife Service being one of them, the tourism sector being among them. So wildlife can benefit you through employment. We have so much of advantages and importance of wildlife, among them being employment. I am here today employed by Kenya Wildlife Service, and if there were no wildlife in Kenya, I could not have been employed. And here you are learning today and you want to be employed tomorrow. So if you don't conserve today, tomorrow's employment might be slim to few agencies. Despite that, we will eliminate this wildlife, means Kenya Wildlife Service will collapse since we are not conserving it. So it is our role, our sole responsibility to conserve. Because if we conserve, about conservation is beyond being responsible, thinking beyond our own life and understanding that everything on this earth is connected. So for that to thrive, we need to be responsible. You came from the farthest corners, be it from the north or the south of this county. You need to be ambassadors of conservation so that you make our parents understand. We should not take the greed of us individuals within the society so that these animals will not benefit us as a society but benefit an individual. Because if someone kills an animal and eliminates that animal, it is only him who is benefiting for that day. But if we conserve and make it as a society property, it will be the whole society that will benefit through medication, through employment, through tourism destinations. Also, wildlife plays an important role towards the consistency and the biodiversity of the environment. The sustainability of human to prosper, we need the three pillars. That is the economy, the environment, and the social dimension. And if these three are not strong, human beings are bound to fall or to collapse. So we need to conserve the environment, be it the trees, the wild animals, the small component in the soil, so that if we keep this world as a whole, we will achieve and have a world where the air we breathe in is pure and fresh, the water we drink is clean, and the soil component will be fertile. For this to be achieved, as a young learners and young generation who have attended our school, you need to educate our laymen and laywomen at the home so that they take the mantle towards achieving an ecosystem that is capable of balancing itself? Are we ready to be the champions, the ambassadors of conservation? Because tomorrow you will be the leaders who will inherit this great land. And if you will not take a bold decision so that as a young learners who will be having the energy to lead this country, they will be in a dim.